think he said a friend's brother, maybe. I don't know. I did have an abortion. I also had a miscarriage. I also had a baby pass away. They trying to say Willis. That's crazy. Who did you say refinanced?
A friend of mine. Why?
I don't know. They're trying to say something about a brother. I don't know.
No, not my brother. A friend of mine. My brother's dead.
That's what I said. One dead and one in jail. We have illegal immigrants living in our garage.
You wanna go see my garage?
Dave does not live here anymore. He does not work for my husband either. So if you're still trying to get him deported, you got to figure out where he moved to.
Yeah, I mean.
Now they're saying someone posted because he's lying. Post what?
What?
Hey, Rebecca. All right, Ollie. That don't even make sense.
My brother's
So, hold on. No, they said, Willis said y'all refinanced your mortgage.
No, I did not.
Why?
A friend refinanced and it upped it $600 a month.
Why? It doesn't even make sense. If you had a 2.78 interest rate, why the fuck would you refinance? Usually people refinance to lower their interest rate, and the interest rates right now are like fucking 6 and 7%. It doesn't even make sense what they're trying to say. David was the one that got me pregnant? Oh, yeah. You got that right. Right on the fucking head. Yeah, I've had both. I've experienced all of them. Every bit. What I do with my damn cigarettes? Good. Tell him to post it.
Post what?
Tell him to send it to Joey. I'll give him $500.
Send what?
They saying that I fucked Dave and he got me pregnant, and that's why I had an abortion, and Dave recorded it. They said his name was David, though.
And you know what? Like, here's the thing. Okay? Here's the thing. Fucking people. That's the problem. When you sit and go run around and lie, and you get called out on your bullshit ass lies because you won't leave somebody alone, and somebody calls you out, then you just go and make up a bunch of shit because you're a piece of fucking trash. You suit that trailer park well that you supposedly own. Well, because you're a piece of shit.
Well, they just can't. I don't care. I be finding it funny. I don't know, sweet thing. Oh no, David might be pulling up. I might have to go do it to him. So, but yeah, I know that Tara wanted to get Dave deported. And he done made us real mad anyway. So if that's what you so choose to do, pop your shit, girl. But he ain't here no more. Are you, Danielle? Well, I mean, if you want to come up in here, I don't care. What's up, crazy? Dave is, well, we can even talk about who he is. My mother that passed away. Dave was his best friend, and they've been friends for a really long time. And I don't even remember how long ago, but he started working for Joey, and he worked with Joey for a while. And he was dating a girl, and you know, she threw him out, and because he doesn't have IDs and whatever, he couldn't get a place of his own. So my husband, being the person that he is, he offered him to stay here. And I know y'all say garage, it is in the garage, but there's a whole ass room that has heat and air, has a refrigerator, whatever. He stayed there for quite some time. We didn't throw him out, and that's how I know, like, you really just trying to start some shit. He quit working with my husband, and he did him really, really dirty, and he snuck out. That's how that went down. But, you right. I might have just blew him off one good time and Joey smelt it. Angie, he didn't for quite some time. No, he didn't. But in the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, he does. Uh, we got into a bit of a spat when, I went to jail. And that was when he learned he couldn't kick me out, because of the notarized paper and whatnot. I don't know, Danielle. I don't know. Maybe they don't know that, maybe Joey likes to watch me blow people off. Some people are into that. You never know. You never know what goes on behind closed doors. Maybe I like to watch him. Shit. What do they call them? Vultures, right? People that like to watch. Voyeurs. Now, swingers don't just watch. I'm talking about people that like to watch. Ooh. Voyeurs. That's what I thought. Voyeurs. Exactly, Danielle. Voyeurism. I knew it. Um, I don't really, I don't really check Snap. I really don't check nothing. If you want me to be honest. Did she? See, that's what I don't understand with these people, man. I don't understand it. So, like, let me get this right. Let me get this right. So if I tell a whole bunch of lies, it's okay for me to do that until I get caught, and then I just be like, "Ooh, I lied," and that's okay. Where they do that at? Right, right.
And then Lala goes, Train told you that she's a liar, that she lies, not to trust her. Like that makes it any fucking better. Gosh.
And that's look, it's so hard for me, right? Because look, I was friends with her for a year. Like I know what she does, how she does it. Like when I sit there and say something about Reddit accounts, I have a reason. Like I'm not just saying it because I think that she's the only person that dislikes me. Like be fucking for real. Like have you looked at Reddit for the past year? But the point is I know that I've watched her make account after account after account. And if so, like I said the other day, the way she does it is she can make one post, maybe two, and then it gets banned. And then she just makes another account. Like, and I just don't understand like why anybody thinks that that's the type of friend they want to have. You want to have a friend that sits there and tells all kind of lies, anywhere from A to Z. This ain't no white lie, right? Train, I thought you just told white lies to get information and blah, blah, blah. No, bitch. She lies because she wants the internet to think her fucking life is fucking perfect and cozy when she's a miserable ass bitch. That's all it is. She's miserable as fuck. So what do? Let's go around and make other people miserable. Bitch, you can't do it here. Can't do it here.
They're they're all over there talking about why ain't you making dinner, Melissa? It's dinner time. Why the fuck ain't none of you guys making dinner? The fuck? Why are you worried about someone else?
Bitch, I'll call in and order food if I want to, or I'll make dinner. I'll do what the fuck I want.
Good
So why? Because I
Lord.
go to work and I make my own money, and if I want to go buy me some food, or I decide to go in here and cook me some food, I just don't understand it. You mad because you had to tell everybody that you tried to come out here and act like you some self-proclaimed fucking bitch that owns all this shit, and bitch, you don't own but the same thing I do, a goddamn car.
Well, and Lala's talking about you don't own your house. Da da da. Don't Lala rent her shit?
I, Look, I think she live in Section 8. That's my personal opinion.
And you're probably right.
My opinion is valid.
She's like, this is why Melissa always gets caught up because she's always talking about her financial situation and then coming and begging for money for teeth. If I remember correctly, Melissa wasn't the one who came out here asking for money for her fucking teeth. It was you guys. You guys started the fucking shit.
I wish that, and it just won't happen, and that's okay, because can't nobody fucking just be real. King Stud messaged me on Messenger. It was like, hey, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, why are you asking that? Like the way that she asked, it was very like concerned. And she was like, I don't know, like Train's on live, but she's asleep. And I've been trying to call her, and the caption of her live is, we need to help Missy and blah, blah, blah. That was the first live that happened with anything with teeth. And what she told everybody was to cash at me and put in the memo from the Tooth Fairy. So, yes, we had a conversation the night before. She said she was going to do exactly that, where I said no. I offered other, you know, options. I said, hey, I've only got this one quote and I kind of want to get a different quote. somewhere that accepts the dental insurance that I have, and then it won't be so much money, blah blah blah. Then her answer to that one is no, if you don't need the money, you'll be off work, you'll need money to help pay your bills. I literally said that I did not want this to happen. Did I joke about it one time when I was in a whole bunch of pain and I was watching other people make a whole bunch of money? I did. But I have never came out here and done that. So, like, I could understand if people want to say it was my idea and all of those things. If I had come out here and been like, okay, guys, I'm running ranks for an ice cream machine, or, to pay my truck off, or pay my credit card off. If those types of behaviors had continued, then I could maybe understand it. But I made a joke about it one night because we were fucking dogging dirty, is who we were dogging, about how she begs for money all the time. I made a joke about it. And then it wasn't long after that when Train came up with the idea. Everybody went along with it. Everybody knows how it went down. I said no. I swear on my dead daughter, I did not want that to happen. When I realized that she was going to raise it either way, or she was going to attempt to, I went along with it. I did. Because I was like, okay, so she's doing it either way. So if I sit back and just expect her to go live and try to raise money, people are going to dog the fuck out of me. People were going to dog the fuck out of me either way. But the point being is I did not want it to happen. And I didn't. And I put that on everything I love.
Well, just like it was okay for all this stuff when she was your friend. Now it's a problem. Like, just like this stuff with Joey. Like, she knew about Joey's charges at the end. Like, and she was defending you guys both. But now, like, he's a piece of shit and, this whatever. Like,
he's a piece of shit because he keeps catching her up in a bunch of lies.
And that's probably the truth.
That's what it is. He caught her up in the fucking accident lie. That was the first one. Now, the house lie. I'm sure there's been others. That's just right off the top of my head. But she can't stand him for that reason alone.
And they're sitting over there, like, because you had said something about your miscarriage, and they're like, oh, she's calling it a miscarriage. It wasn't a miscarriage. She's had both. She's had both miscarriages, and she had an abortion. Like, you guys are fucking stupid. Like,
I've explained how that went down many times. When Joey and I first got together, we wanted to have a baby. We tried hard at it. I got pregnant. I miscarried. I think I got pregnant like 2 months later. It was really quick. And I had Savannah, and she passed away. And we discussed after she passed away, because we did want to have a baby together, but we barely made it through that. So we came up with the agreement that we wouldn't try no more. That's not what we wanted to do. So how many ever years later it is, I pop up fucking pregnant, which I didn't even think I could fucking get pregnant anymore. I didn't. I knew my birth control was out of date, and I had been having unprotected sex, no issues whatsoever. So I thought I couldn't get pregnant. And boom, I popped up pregnant. And I went back and forth. It was a hard decision, but it's not a decision that I should have to explain to anybody at all.
Well, RT's over there talking
I
about.
pretended that it didn't even happen. And I think that's the part that pisses me off. Like, that bitch was literally on the phone with me when I had to put the fucking 4 pills in my fucking gums.
Right.
She was on the phone with me as the first fucking clot started falling out my hoo-ha. Right. At least you didn't get your kids taken by CPS.
because you OD'd in your car.
You know, and I pondered back and forth all this time of, you know, being away and, you know, whatever. And it's the same shit. Like, we're literally, Joe is the one that started all this. And what is that? We're going on 2 years ago now. I don't even remember when it happened. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, and someone came into the chat and was like, this shit is still going on. And Lala was like, well, it ain't us. It's Missy. Da 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 da. You guys were talking shit about Melissa 2-3 fucking days ago when she went live and had a straight positive live. Didn't say a word about any
You're
of
not
you.
the only one. Let me show you guys something. I have kept my mouth shut about this, but now I'm going to show it because now I see what you're live talking about, and I'm just done with it. I do not talk about these people. These people do not.
Hold on, wait. Crazy beautiful. Why are we echoing?
It's probably my camera. Hold on, let me turn my camera on.
I really would like to know why you want to talk about kids, but I just sat here and talked about my miscarriage, my deceased baby, and the abortion that I had. Why am I talking about that?
I wasn't talking about her kids. I was talking about her overdosing in her car and putting her kids through trauma. That's what I was talking about. If I was talking about her kids, I would say her kids are da 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 da. But I didn't.
And if I remember correctly, you sat in my chat while Train talked about her kids.
Absolutely. Wait, but didn't Train talk about your kid? Like when she had that whole live talking about Joey tried to get him in jail and shit. Wasn't she talking shit about your kids then?
She did. She did. Oh. Now I'm sitting here waiting on Nan, but she was echoing. Hey, Diet, baby.
And it's the follow back for me. Please unfollow me. Thank you. I'd appreciate it.
Oh.
Let me log into Tracy's account and get it. I'm going to come right back and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about.
Okay, you're not echoing.
It's because my camera's on. I'm coming right back.
Okay. You know, the thing that I don't understand is you have, like, that person that just got blocked, I know has been around this entire time. This entire time. They used to be in my chat, and I guess they sided with Train or, you know, whatever, and then it was in Train's chat, and then she started coming back in my chat again. And that's the part that aggravates the piss out of me. Like, you've been here the entire time. You know everything that's been said, done, all of the above, but you want to come say something to Danielle because she said something about Lala ODing in front of her kids?
Well, and people, you know, try and be like, oh, you're talking on kids when I'm not exactly talking on her kids. Like, they try and twist something into something it's not. Like, that's not what I said. I wasn't talking about Lala's kids directly.
So, Nicole, what happened was somebody came in the chat and said something about, at least you didn't get your kids taken by CPS. And Danielle said, yeah, that's right. Lala OD'd in front of her kids and they got taken by CPS. And some chick comes in talking about, you really want to talk about kids? No, bitch. That's talking about her. ODing in front of her kids.
Okay, look at this. This was, I have not, let me turn my camera on my echo. I've not spoke about these people in, I mean, God, since we haven't spoken about it since before you got back off the app, right? So it's been that long, but they track my moves, every move I make, and it's fucking weird.
Tell Florida that. Why are you echoing? God damn it.
This is her messaging Tracy. I had not spoke about them, don't care about them, nothing. Not once with getting ignored. She then did it again, multiple times, and sent lives. Hold on. No response again.
Oh, Mrs. Hey, put it back up.
And then send her this. It's non-stop. If everyone doesn't see that, you want me to read it? Lisa, hold on. Wait, let me get up.
Yeah, I'll do.
It says, so the first one says, hey, love, we don't know each other, but I've been where you are. Just wanted to say, I hope you're okay and keep your head up. Nothing was said back. Then she responded with, she does this to everyone. She had recordings of me from the very beginning before anything was even wrong. She's not a good person. Just remember that I'm sure she gave you an earful about me. Actually, bitch, I never spoke about you because I don't care about you. Then, when I was being petty, which again had nothing to do with her, hey girl, I've been watching and just wanted to remind you one more time, Nan ain't shit. Be grateful she left her belongings instead of what she left me, her mat meds left in my car. And after 3 months, I flushed them and got drugged 3 more for stealing mat medication. Sometimes I think she leaves shit behind and doesn't come get it on purpose so she can start drama later on. I don't know. Either way, your whole situation with her is extremely similar. It most def is a pattern with her, and you and Mickey are not the problem. I know y'all know this, but sometimes it helps to hear that from someone else too. Y'all hang tough. She will move on to someone else eventually. Chin up.
It is echoing when I talk. Try swiping out of your app and coming back.
Is that better?
I don't know.
I'm gonna close it out. But just so that you guys do see that this shit doesn't stop even when you stop. These people stalk you around the app. They're non-stop. It does not matter what you do. They don't stop. Lala, you guys go over there and look on other people's page that I have got something to do with, and you see Lala commenting. It's non-stop. They don't stop. Let me close out and come back.
And I was going to address the Renee chick, but they blocked her. You know, I think it's crazy that the expectation is when something bad like that happens, it's, oh, we shouldn't talk about it. But you're more concerned about her feelings than the feelings that the children went through.
Right, the trauma that they probably live with every day, you know. And I'm sure if a government official was to walk up to their house, I'm sure they would be terrified. Fucking terrified. But what really gets me is them having that past and her still getting on the app, falling asleep on live.
And I was just getting ready to say that. So I could maybe understand, like, if, you know, time had went by and, you know, you knew that she was clean and sober, right? If that was the case, then okay, maybe not bringing it up. But we're talking about somebody that for the past, I feel like I've been dealing with her for what, 2 or 3 years now, about. And this is someone that I have many videos of her nodding out. Many. And I just, you're trying to protect a grown ass adult because of the fuck ups that they did, because you might be concerned about their feelings instead of where your concern should actually be. And I wasn't trying to go in that type of conversation, but since you want to keep talking about it, we can.
It's nonstop. It's literally sad. Like I don't know how long people have to not talk to about or even acknowledge them for these people to stop.
Nicole, when has she not been coming for me? She's been coming for me for fucking 3-4 years. She's done the worst
She's had
that
a problem
she
with
can
Danielle
do.
the whole time I've known her.
She's done the worst that she can do to a person. She's tried to ruin my life in real life many fucking times. Like, you would think she would learn her fucking lesson, but she doesn't. And I even apologized to her a couple months ago. I said, I'm sorry, I don't want to have beef with you.
Oh,
And
now you're
it
echoing.
still continues.
I'm echoing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are now.
You gotta turn your camera on and mute, and then you find Nicole.
Oh no, I come all the way in and come all the way back. I don't know what the hell. I got a headache. I just want to say something.
Jess over there saying Nan ain't shit. She needs to worry about that fucking horrible ass tit job she just got. And not what
Girl,
fucking Nan is doing.
man, not shit, but yet you're stalking me around this app. Who doesn't talk about you? You're like, I bet you she gave an earful. Imagine thinking that I'm talking about you to my girlfriend and calling you an ex, and literally I don't even mention you. But you over there wishing I did.
So Lala, you're over there saying that I am coming for Medusa. Already been there, done that. I don't know why you're over there saying that. I mean, what's the point of that? You don't sick me on nobody.
Because they lie and say that just so that it stirs shit. That's what they do. They act like people are coming for them just to talk shit when nobody's talking about them.
No, I have an opinion on that. Lala most definitely did not want Medusa being okay with me, okay with Nan, okay with you. She most definitely did not want Medusa having any type of platform. She had a problem the entire time. And when y'all did have problems, it fucking made her happy.
She loved that shit.
She loved it. I know, like I just said, I've been dealing with Lala for 3 years.
What's up, everybody?
So I
Yeah.
feel like she is mad, right? So this is my opinion. So I didn't know how this was going to go, because I did know that, y'all have had whatever issues. And I feel like she thought that because I had Danielle in here, that you were going to have a problem with it. And that you were going to come in hot. I think that that's what she meant by it.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, we never try to control who anyone fucking hangs out with or sits with.
Right. I just came up here to say that, guys. I got a headache. I'm trying to get it gone before I go live at 7.
I love you.
I love you
Have
guys.
medicine and try to lay down.
This is a week today. It's been happening. A headache and eye pain. So I go to the eye doctor Thursday and the doctor Friday. So, all right, guys.
I hope you feel
be in the
better.
comments. Thank you. All right. I don't know how to leave.
I got you. Oh, she got it.
Imagine I ain't shit, but yet you literally are messaging my ex because we're not together, or messaging her thinking that we're not talking, when I literally said, I've been talking to her.
Like, it's weird. It really is weird. It really is weird. Like, what is she gonna do? Like, anybody that you decide to talk to, like, she's gonna message them and
That's what they do, Missy. It's weird. It's not anyone I talk to. It's anyone I fall out with. That they try to, like, get them over there to start hanging out with them. It's numbers. It's clout.
it's weird behavior.
Lala likes to team up with someone else's enemies. That's her big thing. She's always done that.
She has, and it's something that
Jess
I've
is the
called her
same
out
exact way, though. Just
I
is
think
the
Jess
same way.
does a lot to like get attention. Like she feels like she has to do this shit because they do it. You know what I mean? Like in the beginning, she was so quiet.
With your husband because you want a boob job and he'll cover it. What she needs to worry about instead of messaging my exes or my current is her friends telling her when her boobs are lopsided on live. Because you look a little silly. I saw a post on Reddit the other day and I literally busted out laughing. I even defended her. Somebody was like, "Did you see her job done?" And I was like, "No, she had those. No, she had those." She's like, "No, she went bigger." And they sent me the Reddit post and I was like, "Goo.
Them bitches are in her fucking chin.
Goo."
She's a tiny girl too. I have to see these.
It's bad. It's the worst job I've ever seen.
It's pretty bad. And this ain't no lie. Like I've talked about before,
Anyway, baby.
I would like to get. I don't know if it's considered a BBL or a mommy maker, you know, whatever. But the 3 people that I know now, or I've seen, that has gotten work done, all 3 of them ain't it.
Yeah, because they don't take care. Well, first off, because she went too big than what she should have. And she already had her boobs stretched once. Right, that's the first thing. And then you have someone who didn't take care of themselves afterwards. So, you know, you can do all the work you want. But if you're not doing the work afterwards to maintain, then you're just going to go back to looking exactly how you looked before.
I know who you're referring to in that one.
Facts.
But you know, I don't know. I don't understand these people. That's just like, so what started the shit yesterday, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. So everybody knows I was friends with Train for a long time, and like I said, she would make different Reddit accounts and make posts, and you know, to be able to comment this or you know whatever. And Acrobatic Desk is one that I remember. Like she would tell me, you know, I did blah, 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 made a post, or, you know, tell me to go look at, you know, this comment section or whatever. And Acrobatic Desk is one that I remember was hers. So she made the post about Nan, she made it towards Nan and something about overused body parts. And I was like, that's just enough. Like, I ain't seen Nan fucking with none of these people neither. I know I hadn't been fucking with nobody.
Nope.
So I fucking said something. I sure did.
I didn't even know a video was made about me. All I know is that they do keep talking, speaking my name. I know that anyone, like when I was having the debate about whether or not to send a fucking drug addict money, okay, she went over and commented on anyone's post that was talking shit. Like, I'm literally like, why? Just go away. Like, I don't mess with you. I don't care who you beef with. I don't even know shit about you. I don't care. But they literally stalk me on this app. It's fucking weird. Missy ain't even been on here and they're still writing about her stalking her. Come on. But then they lie. They lie and say, oh, they were talking about me just so that their followers don't think they're starting it, but that's a fucking lie.
That's what she did earlier when someone asked them about it. She was like, Melissa started it. No, Melissa didn't. You guys started it
Even on this
days
app.
ago.
She comes in my chat. I don't even call her out. I'll say, I love you, I see you, I miss you. And that's it. I don't even call her out.
I hadn't even been wanting to go in anybody's lives on my account with my name for that purpose alone.
And I tell everyone, do not start tagging somebody if they don't, just because you guys see a creator come in here. Don't do it.
And until, I talked to Joey about that too. And until you like go through that, like I be feeling bad because sometimes I'll come in and so many people are, say hello to me. And sometimes I try and I'll try to say hello back, but then I'll just, sometimes I'll just be like, hey, hey everybody.
That's what I do. Hey everybody, I see you guys.
Layman Missy being an account going into her live. That is so funny. Like I've been pacing this entire time, holding the phone in one hand, and I'm not even lying to you. I don't even know where my iPad is.
But regardless, it's the exhaustion of the fact that nobody's talking about them. Nobody gives a fuck, and they don't stop. It's not Missy. It's not anyone else. They don't stop.
I truly don't even know where it is.
And who cares? Even if Missy is going on an account watching them, who cares? They literally stalk us. Every move. Everything.
Oh, there it is. Look, hold on. Okay, so I'm just proving a point. It's okay. There she be.
You would think they would stop, man, but it's non-stop. Non-stop. And what recordings? Like even though it's a lies from me, what recordings did I play of Jess? None. She's a liar.
I was gonna say I don't recall because I was with you for all of that.
There were none.
I remember some screenshots being shown
Yes.
over money. If I remember correctly, it was over
Yeah,
money.
I screenshotted text and messages. Correct.
And this is the second day in a row, okay, that they like I went live. They went live to stream me. And like I said, Lala, I was her friend for a year. I know exactly how this goes. The bitch been sitting around waiting for me to go live. And as soon as I did, she called you on the group chat and it's like, you ready to go live, bitch? Ready to talk some shit on the internet? Like, y'all are pathetic. Pathetic.
Well, it seems to me like they've been bored and they haven't had, entertainment or shit to talk about.
Well, they kind of have, but it didn't bring the views.
Right, that makes sense.
That part. That motherfucking part right there. They got no views if they ain't talking about us.
That's what I'm saying. They had drama with the dude, and it don't bring what they're looking for. It doesn't. So it's crazy.
Well, last night when she came in my chat, she was trying to say that I was talking about her the other day. And the only time that her name got brought up was when I said that I didn't think that Tammy should have just assumed that Draper's was trained without having proof. That's the only time her name got brought up. And she was trying to say that I was talking shit about her. No, I wasn't.
But the funny thing, she has literally. Okay, so Lala's been talking about you the entire time, talking about the house situation, and you live with your grandma, and she can prove it by the bathroom, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they all act innocent, and they are not at all.
100%.
Not at all. And that whole Drapers situation. So I haven't really talked about it because I haven't been live, or whatever. I went in Tamalee's live and I expressed, some of my opinions about it. It doesn't make any sense to me that this very anonymous account that, a bunch of people are trying to figure out who it is, just one day randomly decides to tell a fake account on Reddit who they are. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
That sounds like an Ashland move.
And like, so I was gonna try to prove a point, right? I got 2 accounts on Reddit. I thought about going to my 2 accounts on Reddit and mimicking, the messages that they showed, just to prove that the screenshot that they made would have been extremely easy to make.
Well, and also when Nicole had asked them, like, they got real, like, defensive, like, because I seen part of it on Reddit where she had, like, went in and asked, like, well, what proof do you have? And she's like, well, right here, this person told this person that they were the account. And Nicole's like, well, anybody can do that. Like, anybody can say, like, it's this person. And she's like, well, where's this Ashley girl? Where's she at? Well, I've never even heard of the Ashley girl or seen that Ashley girl before. So
I can say that I have. And the only way that I know her is of what Train said. She was that public information or public knowledge?
Public knowledge.
The account that was about RT. She was that account. And it was her and Miss B. And, that's all I really knew about her. And I knew that Train was like, I wouldn't say friends, I would say cool. Like they, talked. She called her that one night with me on the other phone because, and she might not say it, but she was saying that Miss B was scamming. Something about asking for money, saying that she was trying to get somewhere, but she was already wherever she was trying to get. And she called that chick to tell her, and I was on the phone.